by submission, a rear naked choke, and a triangle. Jason McDonald set for round 2. Here we go.
Now, Jason McDonald has already proven that he can stand up, or that rather he can survive on the ground. Maia caught it with a left.
Now, you had said at the beginning of the fight you'd like to see Jason McDonald, put this in and make this a stand-up war. But again, first time he clinched, now he's in a position where this fight may go to the ground again.
Well, I think he has an advantage in the stand-up, but he's shown that he's fearless in the ground game. I mean, even though he got caught in that deep triangle, that did not discourage him, and he even attempted submissions of his own and gotten some excellent positions.
And we have seen fighters in the past, Joe, who want to quietly prove something to themselves and the world, and that is, instead of just defeating a man, defeating him at what he does best.
Absolutely, and you know what? It is what Jason McDonald does excellent as well. I mean, he has phenomenal submissions, submitted Ed Herman, submitted Chris Lieben, and Demian Maia takes him down, but this time in the top position.
Yeah, and Maia did a good job. He kept the clinch on McDonald. None of those knees really landed too much, but it helped him to get the takedown.
He's got to be careful here because now Maia is on top of him, which is much more dominant. Before, he almost got submitted, but he was on top of Maia. Now Maia can control him, and he moves to full mount.
Yeah, he passes so nicely. And McDonald's got a good guard, but Maia in the full mount.
But Jason McDonald has shown that he can stay calm. As long as he doesn't turn and give his back up again, he's doing that. But he's holding on to Maia's right leg. See how he's doing that with his left leg? And what he's trying to do is trying to hip escape. He's trying to get some separation where he can get a knee up and possibly get out of this position. And Maia is trying to just hold on to his back. Maia's landing some punches here.
Maia doing a good job trying to tee off on Jason McDonald. McDonald is intelligently defending himself. That's a big elbow. That elbow caught him a moment ago.
Yeah, he's landing some shots, Mike, but Maia does not have the best ground and pound in the world.
Nope.
These are decent elbows. He's got excellent control.
He's opened him up, Joe. Looks like he opened him up around the nose area. Maybe on the bridge of the nose. UFC 87, Seek and Destroy, presented by Harley-Davidson.
Now, one good thing, Mike, about when you're on the bottom and the guy's punching and grounding and pounding is when he's putting that effort into those strikes, oftentimes he leaves little openings that you could use and utilize to get out of this position. But Demian Maia's base is so solid.
Now, I mentioned before that, and we've talked about it with Demian Maia, that he has the smoothest MMA Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What exactly does that mean?
Well, what it means is a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys, first of all, they're very good with the gi. So you have to be very good without the gi. The control that you have with just underhooks and overhooks is a very different kind of control. And Maia has that. He's an Abu Dhabi champion, which is no gi. So he is excellent at that as well. And then on top of that, he's excellent at using Jiu-Jitsu with punches and strikes to make openings. And that's the difference between just regular Jiu-Jitsu and MMA Jiu-Jitsu.
And we're seeing some of that displayed right here in round 2.
Yeah, many openings can be achieved with strikes.
McDonald trying to do something from the bottom, but he is being overwhelmed here.
But these are arm punches here.
Yeah, they are. He's still defending himself.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job. As long as and Ibrahim is an excellent referee, he can see that Maia's landing, but that Jason McDonald is intelligently defending himself, and he's constantly in motion. See how they're basically walking all over the ring, and that is because Jason McDonald is trying to get his hips out from under Maia, and Maia is following him the whole way. He's not allowing him to hip escape. It's very exhausting for McDonald, though, because he's carrying Maia's weight, and he's constantly moving and ducking things and constantly reacting to Maia's aggression.
And Maia's doing a good job of staying postured up, as we say, Joe. Now McDonald will control the body. But he's bloodied him up on the bridge of his nose, as Demian Maia.
And McDonald there was trying to reverse him, put a big effort into it, but he used it to get half guard. Jason McDonald is really impressing me with his technique and his heart and determination, and his willingness to fight Maia's game.
Well, he's lost 2 times in the UFC. One to former longtime middleweight champion Rich Franklin. The other to the man who still hasn't been beaten, Yushin Okami. So, I mean, you're looking at 2 guys that there's no shame in that. Everybody else he's done a tremendous job against, including the fight so far here tonight, even though the second round has been all Maia.
Maia moved back to the guard. McDonald pops out, but he's got an arm.
30 seconds remains in the round.
And what Maia's trying to do is roll him over. Jason McDonald's got to be very careful of his right arm here. The only good thing here is that it's really slippery. But what Maia's doing... Oh, he's out. Nice.
Jason McDonald is a survivor tonight. Survives the submission attempts in round 1. survives some pretty good ground and pound in round 2.
And he moves to half guard.
Very quickly.
And he's trying to pass now. Nice.
The chess match will continue in round 3.
And Mike, listen to everyone cheering in this audience. This is not a boring fight at all, and most of it is submissions. There's the knees by Demian Maia. Threw a bunch of knees, a couple of them landed, and here's a nice trip. Gets to his back, but to Jason MacDonald's credit, he was not submitted. He was able to weather the storm and get out of a dominant position and get on top of himself.
Come out to win this fucking fight.
Excellent fight.
Engage in his game plan. Do not take him to the ground. What do you got to have there? Like, they got to hit both the other way.